courage to go deeper into your understanding of the universe. So, but you find that the deeper you go, the more you're like, I don't understand anything. And that's a lot how Andrew is. The deeper you go, the more he becomes a web of mystery. So I would say that I'm at the point in my life where I know Andrew so well, I could barely tell you anything about him. That's how well I know him. I hardly remember his birthday or his address because he's such a mystery that it unravels my mind. It's like, does Andrew ever tell lies? Andrew telling a lie would be like a politician telling the truth. The universe would just unravel at its core like a spool of yarn being unraveled by a cat. And then it would just explode and you would just have fragments of the universe drifting off into alternate planes of reality. That would be what would happen if Andrew told a lie. Now, you would have to promise not to tell Andrew that I said this, but Andrew's favorite car is my car. There's some friction between our relationship because it's like, it's my car, but then it's also his favorite car, and then he can't even really drive it because the whole shifting of the gear, he just doesn't get it. He's good in every other way except shifting gears. It's a real problem for him because he's not very mathematical in his equations, and 3 times 4 equals I'm in reverse, but then you back into a tree. Look, he just is, okay? That you have the greatest person, the best way I could explain it is with like a picture of like, this is you, but this is Andrew, and you're walking along, and you meet up with Andrew, and you're instantly humiliated just by coming into contact with him, because he's so above everything that could even be conceived in terms of greatness, and it's also his hair is nice. So that would be how I would say you could completely come to an understanding of how great Andrew is. If you met him, you're just immediately like a puddle on the floor of humiliation and agony and torment of realizing you will never be even a fraction of how great Andrew is. That would be what I would say. You know, I've often asked myself that question, but basically the reality is you don't get to know Andrew. Andrew gets to know you. I would say probably a cat. Andrew is like, he's so spry, and you never know which direction he's coming from. So whereas most inanimate objects are like rocks and trees and flowers, Andrew is cat-like in his ability to turn inanimateness into just action and intense. He's just coming at you from every different direction, and you're like, oh my god, there's Andrew, but you would expect him to only be like a rock which just sits there, but then he bounces immediately over and over again over your dead body. I would say his friendship, but I also like his name. Andrew, 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 Andrew. Happy birthday. I look forward to killing you soon.